he tells them, how easy y'all forgot. I just broke all this bread and fed all these people 2 different times, and you've already forgotten. He questioned their faith as he questioned the Pharisees' faith. I've been guilty in the past, but I don't really want to be guilty in the future of God questioning my faith.
Right.
I don't want God to question my faith. I might not convince somebody else to believe what I believe, but I can convince them that I believe what I believe.
Yeah.
I just thought, I'm going to get back to the original question that we had here. How is it that you do not understand? That's the question that Jesus asked them. How is it that you do not understand?
Right.
What keeps us from understanding? I want to close with this thought, right? These few thoughts. I want you to think, what keeps you from understanding? What keeps us from understanding what God's trying to tell us? What keeps us from understanding when God tries to guide us? What keeps us from understanding when God is showing us something? And I thought a lot about that. What keeps me from understanding?
Right.
Sometimes we don't want to understand because we'll have to change our ways. I mean, that's just bottom line. Sometimes we don't want to understand because we have to change our ways. When we do understand, it strengthens our faith.
Right.
It avoids worrying. Understanding helps settle confusion. We can seek knowledge and wisdom. These are things that we need to do so that we can understand. 2 Timothy tells us in 2:15 to study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Right.
That rightly dividing the word of truth is the key there.
Right.
There are so many people that want to divide the word of truth, but he tells us to rightly divide the word of truth.
Right.
We need to keep our testimony. We need to remember what God has done for us. Like I said earlier, God does nothing else for me. He's already done way more than I deserve.
Amen.
But God continues to bless me. God continues to bless us all. We need to be aware of it, focus on it, help strengthen our faith, not get confused and end up at home when you're supposed to be at home. I appreciate your attention tonight. If y'all want to come to the altar, we'll end it in an altar prayer. We'll close the service out in an altar prayer.
Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for the message tonight, Lord, and we thank you, Lord. Help us to get what we need to get, Lord. Help us to listen with our ears and see with our eyes, God, what you have us to do. Let us, Lord, place our faith and trust in you, and Lord, not worry about things, Lord. I know we're all guilty of that, Lord. If we placed our faith in you, God, you're in charge. God, it's in your hands. Lord, there's nothing we can do about it anyway. So, God, I pray that you take hold of this church. God, we've already lifted up all these requests, Lord, of those that are hurting, those that are sick. God, we also want to lift up names, God, of people that are lost that we need to be praying for. Relatives and loved ones, Lord, of neighbors and co-workers, God. Help us to get somebody on our heart that we need to be praying about, that they'll get saved. Lord, lay one person on our heart. Let us Let us begin to pray and think about that one person, that what it would take to get them to you. So Lord, I pray that you'd help us, and Lord, that you'd lead us. Lord, that you'd guide us in what you'd have us to do. Father, we will thank you for